Alrighty. Let's try this again, part 2, or take 2. There we go. Now, I should be live. Yep. Alright, so, welcome in to another episode of What Could Go Wrong. In our last episode, I took the mining ship, my little mining vessel, over to get some gold and over that direction, and managed to run out of fuel, so we didn't make it. In this episode, because currently we've got heavy rain going on, in this episode, I think we are going to, while it was, I finished the welding wall, and I also added some containers. And these actually hold quite a bit of materials. Master Binary, what's happening, fellers? Thank you, buddy, for subbing to the channel. Yeah, these actually hold quite a bit. I mean, if you look, it's like 8 million. How's Binary doing today? Doing good, doing good. I gotta put my spectacles on because I'm using my phone. It seems to be more reliable than my PlayStation chat. That way I can kind of glance over from time to time, unless I'm doing something crazy. Let me grab something to eat real quick. But yeah, these are shipping containers from the Azimuth mod. Yep, Azimuth mod. And there's quite a few really cool things in just that one mod. I mean, it's a whole mod pack. And no, I'm not on pro. I just have a regular well, I say I'm not on pro. I don't think I'm on pro. I had just a PlayStation. But even back then, it was crazy expensive. But yeah, there are quite a few things that come with this Azimuth mod. I want to try these thrusters that are in the in this pack and see how they look. Yeah, I'm not crazy. Well, there's a debate of that. Depends on who you ask. But yeah, we added some containers, finished the wall. I kind of did that off stream. I want to get the projector up in here. And I need to finish welding this off so we can kind of sort of get somewhat. And I've got some steel plates on me. Not nearly enough. Oh, and I turned my gravel sorter on. So that's my gravel sorter going through. The reason I turned it off a lot is because of that reason. The Pro System's $700. Oh, it was close. I was close to spending that. There we go. That'll be enough steel plates that we can finish this off anyways. What? Oh, I need some. Oh, that's my cargo container. I'm gonna say, surely I didn't go through that many steel plates that quick. And I don't know who Shirley is. But Shirley, if you're watching, I didn't go through that many already. I'll grab that. Go in here. Let's pull it out. There we go. And get that built up. Ta-da! I got a little cargo container here so that I'm trying to put enough so that they're scattered around. Oh, I also added lights. Thank you, Ginger. GG. Sorry, I'm not catching your stream. I was streaming earlier. Right, at least I didn't call you Shirley. Yeah, see, I'm old enough. I added a light there and a light down here. Right up there if you see it. And it's just a rotating light. So whenever I turn on my welder, DPG, popping in for the second time today. Appreciate you, buddy. So I added the rotating light because whenever the welder's on, I can't really tell it. There's no way to actually tell it unless you get. So this is a game or a game? A game or a game? But you can't really tell the welders are on until you're like right on them. And if you get too close to it, it can kill you. So yeah, I added the light so that I know when the welders are on, so I don't actually walk up to it and go zap and die. On these newer ones, this little band right there lights up red, but you really have to pay attention. Because these are the new Type 2 welders. And we built those on the last stream. All but the last little 6 maybe across the top. Tried to do some clearing. Mario Brothers was a game while Mario Paint was a game. Well, this is both, I guess you could say. You can play it as a building game, or you can play it as a survival game, or you can play it as a PvP game. See, the sky is totally different than the one from earlier because I love this skybox. It just adds so much more character to it. Alright. We have so much to do in so little time. Our kitchen's not finished. We still don't have a back wall back here. Our sleeping quarters is not finished. It doesn't have a roof even. And we have doors that you can just walk around. So we've not done any of that. This one is close to being finished. We need another wall here. But we do have our shower, our kitchen, and our toilet, our bed, and our supplies with some plants. Added some pipe work just to kind of give it some character inside here, because this is, oh, and here's our library too. So we got our library. Yeah, just to give it some character. But as you can see, there's no ceiling. The walls ain't finished. And then same thing down here. We started building. Our hallway over top of our reactors. And I think I'm going to swap these reactors out for the fusion reactor, because there's the fusion reactor, and I really like the way that one looks. Let me turn the lights off. Look at that thing. Look how it glows. Either that or put that underneath and those on top. I think that would be a, a good solution too. But I have those currently upside down so that I can build on top of them. So I would have to go down further in order to do that. Unless I built a reactor room. Okay, I didn't know. Could have been a simulator as far as I initially could tell. Yeah, that's what I like about the game is the fact that there's so many different ways to actually play, because you can just get in here and build away in sandbox mode. Yeah, this one here needs to come out some more. I got my drills. I need to put them on a timer block, but I'm almost to the end of where I want to go anyways. So I don't want to bother setting up a timer block just for one more piston. Because once I get back all the way back there, then I'll start going sideways and expanding it this way. Because this should take me close enough to where I can go straight up and come out up top. And let me charge real quick. I know something we need to do and I don't know about traveling at night. We can do it. I don't think there's any enemies out and about. I'm not seeing any. So we could just take the ship out and go to some stations because we need to. Could take the puffer. Let me see what I have on me. I got oxygen, I got food, I got some steel. Let me drop the steel. Put it back in the yeah, we'll head over to a station. I got 13 hours of battery on here, so we should be good. And we'll go out this front door here. And the rain's coming in. See? It was nice and clear a few minutes ago. It's the only thing that gets me about flying at night. Oh, no worries, Binary. There is a station, I believe, this way. Yeah, an MSA station, 24.75 kilometers. Let's see if I can lock onto it now. Nope, not yet. The library section, and I was typing something smart and silly about it, and I couldn't finish it before the phone call. That's all right. I remember the library section. Let's head over to this MSA station, see what we're going to deal with. Hopefully they're nice and they don't just like blow us out of the sky. A library or Library of Congress, Library of Music, movies, or was the most of what you typed? I gotcha. Well, that particular library, you can put whatever you want in it. A lot of times, if you go into these places, they'll have money hidden in them. Or data pads. Which data pads are really, really cool in this game, especially on a multiplayer level. You get somebody that writes the storyline, puts them all in data pads, and hides them all over the planet and in space and just different places. And you just kind of follow the storyline. On what happened and where it happened. Because you'll have like downships, wreckages, and I've got some wreckages that I've designed and some that I've gotten from other players. And then you can just go and hide them on the planet And then once you start playing, it's just there with a data pad that tells what happened to that wreckage. Well, it could be the Library of Congress because I do have a blueprint for the White House, the U.S. Capitol. And I was looking at it the other day. Because somebody had took the time to build the U.S. Capitol. And it turned out pretty good. Oh, good. It's a station. Because it's got a safety bubble. It's got its shields up. So I can park in here and be shielded. Bill Pullman. I'm just a Bill. Remember that conjunction junction? What's your function? Alright, let's get this thing grounded here. Yeah, we still got 14 hours of power, so we should be good. So you're somewhat of a movie buff, I assume. And yeah, I know what they say about assumptions. Alright, let's turn the connector on and lock in. And I hear the NPCs walking around. See them? Let's see what's in the... got a welder in there. No, thank you. Hi, how are you? Doing okay? Just gonna squeeze past you over here. See what contracts we got. I still have a contract, don't I? I need to get some cobalt and bring it over. As far as acquisitions go, got some silicon. There's some gold for 57,000. Some nickel, iron, and ice. What did I accept? I got cobalt and silver now. So I got to bring them some silver for 68,000. That's all right. We got search contracts. There's a bounty contract. Enemy ships have been targeting. Creating problems. Clients. Move to the last known location. Eliminate the target. So yeah, that's a combat one. There's a carrier. I don't know that I really have a ship big enough to carry it. And it's on a time limit. I have 25 minutes to do that. I have 30 minutes, and that one's only 3 kilometers away. The ship drifted off course and has been lost. Locate and return it for the reward. I'd almost need a mag plate to bring it back, which I don't have on my ship here. I consider myself as an amateur at best historian in movie histories, and one of my favorite subjects of history. Nice, nice. What do we have in the store? Do we have any ships? There's a hauler. There's a buddy miner. We could get a buddy miner, but I already have a miner. There's a hauler though. And that's $16 million, and I've got $5 million. So a little ways off on that one. Got plenty of food. There's a OR7 for 866,000. The Rhino for 4 million. And that's it. Now the Rhino, I don't remember what the Rhino looked like. I usually say that with this other subjects. I like music and computers, video game history are the other ones. Yeah, video game history has always fascinated me. I'm not good at memorizing. Heck, I do good to remember my name half the time. Seems the older you get, the more forgetful you get. It's in the vending machine. It's going to be the same as the store. Let me check these lockers here. Welders in it. Oh, I got a magazine for an S20A. I think we'll leave that. Check these other lockers and see what's in there. There's a flare gun and another magazine. I combine computers and video games together because you can't have one without the other. Computers first, though, for obvious reasons. A welder and a drill. Well, that's not even a tier 1 drill. Alright, let's... Excuse me. Pardon me. Go ahead. So I wonder if anything's in the beacon over here. Nada. Just a beacon. We got a welder and a grinder. What's in the beds? Money! And an engineer plushie. EN1AC being one of the computers that I tell people is my favorite. It came out in 1945 and had a lot of components. Oh, the EAC, yeah. Yeah, and it's hard to believe that one, there's more money. Nice, nice. It's hard to believe that one. I mean, my dog's collar's got more information in it. Can hold more information than the NIC. Well, there's a pistol for that magazine. I just don't know that I want it. And it's got another drill and welder in it. So I think that's pretty much everything here. We can go and fill the contract. First, let me deposit this money. $10K. Found about $10K. And we'll deposit that and that. We'll take the rest of it back with us. Yeah, but in history, and was one of the earliest computers that was programmable right. I just can't afford it financially or spatially. Speaking of computers, I don't know if you're in the U.S. or not. I got a Apple computer that's for sale. I just don't do Apple. We have I don't know that I checked these. I was thinking the cabinets in these had like the microwave or the stove. I know I checked all that. We have a church yard sale every year, and it's donations, and then people donate whatever they think it's worth. I am U.S. since 1977. Well, somebody donated this laptop. It's a Apple, and I didn't want to just sit it out there and have somebody just offer a dollar for it. It works. It's got the power cord and everything with it. So I said, well, we'll see if I can't sell it for the church. So if you know of anybody that's needing an Apple laptop, well, a laptop must be a Macintosh. I don't know. It's got an Apple logo on it, and even the power cord's an Apple. Well, message me on Discord, and I'll get the specs on it and everything, how big it is and all of that. And send you pictures. Yes, but Apple didn't make laptops until after the Apple Macintosh was their primary product. Yeah, I know absolutely. I gotta say absolutely nothing about computers, but I know enough to turn mine on, play some games. But figuring out how to stream from the computer, no can do. No can do. You just full of knowledge there, Binary. That's awesome. 1977, so still a young pup. So I think it's great that young people still out there absorbing information. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and fill these two acquisitions. Almost 50 next month. Getting there, ain't you? Next April. Yep. Getting there, ain't you? Yes, sir. I say yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. I don't care how old you are. It's just the way I was brought up. It gets me in trouble sometimes. Because, like, don't call me a sir. Okay. I think I'll hook up just right up front there and put it all in the ship. I think that'll probably be the easiest way to do it. Absolutely. I 100% agree. It's more respectable than the kids today, that's for sure. Gentleman's code is as less known today than it has been since they stopped teaching it. True, true. I know a little bit of it myself because my father's a baby boomer. Yeah, I that was one thing that I wanted to make sure my girls knew, that if you're going to date a guy in the future of marrying the guy, he better have some manners and some respect. Know how to talk to a lady, how to treat a lady. All right, in my acquisitions, I need cobalt, 180 liters of cobalt. Let's start with that one first. We'll go through here and find cobalt. C. Cobalt. Oh, that's going to be a problem. because I'm already processed all the cobalt. I did. So we'll have to mine the cobalt. Alright, let's see what else we need. And the same thing with silver. We'll have to mine the silver, because they're both just raw materials. And I prefer to do that during the daytime. Yes. Less likely today because of the lack of education on being a gentleman, and I don't mean education from the schools. Right, the parents are responsible for teaching your kids, not the school board. Let's go ahead and move this up another notch. We're almost to the next and final piston. And we got one more notch in here, and then we'll start on this piston. And that should take us to where the tube is, and we can drill straight up. And I'm going to let you guys look at this while I take a real quick bio break. Right, I'm back. A couple of things I was thinking about. Was we don't have any plants growing. We need to do a little farming on space engineers, because I'm sure we've got some seeds. Welcome back. To the same old place. And I don't have any mods in here. So let me do this myself. Because we've got some good content creators. And we need to show them some love. I almost did yours twice, Binary. Oh, you're so welcome. And there's Whiskey. Who else did I miss in here? DPG. Can't forget about DPG. He's got 69 subscribers. Definitely need to show him some love, get him up to 100. I'd like to see him get up to 100 today. Master Gamer, yep. And GG. GG came in. He has hit his 700 already. And he's a great guy. Great guy. He'll do anything for you. Master Gamers close to 200. With just about anything. He is. He's really good. I mean, I'm in his Discord, and we chat several times throughout the day, just on stuff. Now I'll go ahead and pin you to the bottom so everybody that comes in sees your link there, Binary. Maybe we'll get you up there. Get you up there where I am. Of course, I've been doing it for 13 years. 13 years on YouTube. Oh, right. Yeah, same here. '66, and there's a lot of things I can't do anymore. Never dreamed that I'd be on so much medication and yeah, and see the thing is, I like the interaction. Whenever I have the subs, I like for the subs to be in the chat. It's one thing to have 1,000 subs and only 12 of them show up in your streams or in your videos and leave comments and watch your videos. So, that's I think the system's broken on that, because as a content creator, you should have more people watching. And Whiskey's had his going for 2 years. So you're averaging 100 a year. I've fallen asleep on stream. It's not one person is talking to me in chat. Yeah, I know. And I've had streams where nobody shows, and that's fine, because it's like, well, if I'm going to play the game, I'm playing the game for me. That's why there's some games that, yeah, I could probably get more views and more subscribers, but I don't enjoy those games. And if I don't enjoy it, I don't see much sense in playing it. Where should I build my... I don't want to build it outside. And I don't really want it over here. And that's a good reason right there why I didn't want to build it outside. Currently, we got thunderstorms going on. I could come off of... Here I am trying to go through the glass. Come on, Triple, get it together. Could build it back here because I do have a container down there. And just come into this room, and this can be my greenhouse. I've got piping and everything in here. Need to play Ark with Ant so that I can get him to play FS25. I've got Ark, and I've had Ark for a while, and there we go. Light wasn't working for some reason. Had it for a while. It's just I don't understand it enough. I die all the time. And FS25, I was so excited about it. I really was. But it just wasn't wasn't as good as 22 and hasn't been as good as 22. Let me move some of this rock here. It's like Stardew Valley. I've got it. But I haven't really gotten into it. And for me to stream one, I really have to enjoy the game, you know? Oh, nice. And got it back whenever 25 came out. Did you buy it primarily because 25? I didn't want to say the only reason, but the primary reason was so that you could play FS25. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. I'm going to clear some of this rock out of here. Now that doesn't surprise me none there, Binary. I can't say that that was one of those shocking moments that I read your message and went, "Whoa, really? I'm surprised." I think, right? I think because I play a lot of chill games, a lot of games. I mean, okay, this one here, what I like about it is the fact that, yeah, it has some shooting games, but I'm not really a shooting type of player. I mean, even like this one's got wolves and spiders, you know, that that you can attack. All right, I think this should be big enough. If not, we'll adapt and adjust. So I think if I put a door here, I'll have to put a door in, an airlock, and then another door. Because I want to use that cargo container there for the seeds um, and the plants. Let me go back and see if I missed anything. I haven't been streaming as long as I've had the channel, but I had a channel for 18 years or so. Yeah, I think my first one was about 13 years. I've been on the channel for maybe 18. First person shooter type games I'm not as good at, but gives me some Defenders, Space Invaders. Right. Yeah, back in my day, back in my 20s, yeah, I played more Space Invaders, Defender, um, what was that one? But we would go to Chuck E. Cheese. What was the name of that game? There was one, and he was like a knight. Yeah, Galaxian. But he was like a knight. Yeah, it escapes me. All right, so come in there and there, and then this will be the entrance right here. Because I think by having this glass here, which I do have a door here, I could come off of. Nah, I want to keep this door closed. No, it wasn't either one of those. It was. Seems like they made a song. I enjoyed the song more than I did playing the game, honestly, but. Structures, doors. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put you guys. Yes, sir.
You don't feel like going?
No, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Don't you love it whenever the phone rings while you're in the middle of stream? Nothing better. Ruth, stop. Stop. Okay, so I got my door. And I think I'll put an air vent right here. I only know of Pac-Man Fever and Pac-Man. Yeah, and I'll think of it, and I know I will. And I'll go, oh, I can't believe I couldn't remember that. It was like a Legend of Zelda, but it was a lot cooler and nicer. And it was everywhere. Every arcade had one. Ruth, stop. Hush. Go back to sleep. Have the 45s. I'm looking for... See, Mr. Sealy G has a live stream coming up. And he plays some Space Engineers. And he's going to be going over Bunker and Garcia was a pretty good artist. Yeah. He's going over building drones, which what made me think of that was that right there, the AI flight move. Can't talk today. Because you use these AI blocks to program, and I'm not well enough to. I want to do it where I can have the miner just go and mine it, then bring it back, dump it in, go back, mine it, come back, bring it in. But programming it, don't know how to do that yet. And then having drones, that just patrol the area, and if enemy comes around, then they just take care of the enemy for me. So I'm not getting blown out of the water. What am I looking for? Miner 49ers. Yeah, it's my mining chips. I have 2 now. I had 3, but last stream I lost one. Air vent right there. what I was looking for. But I don't like the way that looks. Let's go with this one. Boom, boom, boom. See, you got the same sense of humor that I do. Those are my kind of jokes that I throw out there. Alright, so now I've got an air vent out there and an air vent in here. Let's go ahead and weld these up. And I probably will go up across the top of that. We'll do that same height and just go across. Then I can put lights on it and whatnot. Because I want to have some grow lights. Plus the lights will help with the glass, being able to see in here. Then I'll put some tubes in. Dragon Slayer. That's what it was. The old Dragon Slayer. See, I knew I would think of it. Well, who hasn't heard of Mini Pearl? My goodness. That'd be like saying who hasn't heard of George Jones or Roy Clark. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. I have to be careful when I'm welding these that the doors don't kill me. I welded doors one time and I was standing right there and the door smacked me and killed me. I was like, what happened? I was standing in the doorway. Dragon's Lair was a Laserdisc arcade game that was worse on home console. I don't know. I played it on the arcade at Chuck E. Cheese like nobody's business. I didn't want to assume you knew her. Well, of course I knew her. Find some more metal plates. I'll probably have to make some more metal plates because I'll be using them. I'll be using them. See, I need to take this one out. To about here, I guess. And get some interior plates. Because I want the greenhouse to almost go up against it. I'll walk across here. But all of this will be greenhouse. I know you knew her, but not everyone remembers, or even some people under a rock didn't know rock culture like that. Right? Yeah, I grew up in a very strict Baptist home, but we still knew, watched T Hall and knew who Minnie Pearl was. Alright, let me grab some interior plates. Because I'm going to come in and have them right across here. Nope, that's not what I want. That's what I want. Right there, conveyor junctions. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, come in there. I can come straight across there. I can have a you can have, let's see, there, and let's take this one out. Howdy. It's like handing somebody a hand drill, a cordless drill, should I say, and seeing if they know what to do. Yeah, I know I'm dropping plates. But I want to get these junctions in here, because I'm going to have this set up like so, to where I walk through like a greenhouse. And I'll probably do 3 rows. and keep them separate that way. Come across here and right there. There. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think that's what I want. I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. But her jokes were not as wet as many people can take it. Let me charge up real quick. Right. Things to make you go, hmm. Alright, let me dump that in there real quick. And go down underneath here. See if I can't find these pieces I dropped. Go ahead and pick them up. Before they disappear. It looked like some of them already disappeared. I was yeah, dry humor that, and see the thing is that's that I tend to do myself. I have some dry humor. Because not everybody gets my jokes. And I'm fine with that. Alright, let me take this piston here. go ahead and got the minimum distance on 0. We'll go ahead and extend it out. Turn it on. And take it out to 1 meter. Did I guess I didn't. Thought maybe I did, but I didn't. Maximum distance. Minimum distance. There we go. You actually think I said it that because it was called dry humor, and dry means that you... Right, logically speaking, of course, I get that. Coming down here and gather my stones. You got some big stones, man. Think you can come in here? Blast my rock? There's that steel plate I was looking for earlier. Now it's just floating in air. So I blast it. Nope, it's still gonna float in there. That's funny. I'll read your message here in a minute. I tend to do that. I've said that several times where I'll be focusing, so I'll just sit there and do it with my mouth open. I do everything just letting my buttons. That's why I don't play first person shooter games. It's because between my brain and my fingers, they don't always communicate well enough, and I end up pushing wrong buttons. And she knew around for a long time. And she was around for a long time. I think her and Roy Atkiff, both deceased back in the 90s or so. I don't remember when Minnie Pearl died. Of course, I don't remember when a lot of people died. So that doesn't say a whole lot. I crushed my bottle one time. This guy left a comment on my video, and he's like, "It's so unprofessional to you be eating on stream. That's just gross." I was like, "The heck are you talking about? I don't eat on stream." So I went back and I listened, and it was my bottle being crushed, my water bottle. I was like, seriously? And I only crush them because it takes up less space in the garbage can. And I'm the one who has to buy the garbage bag, so deal with it. That's what I have to say. Alright, now let's finish these. And I mean, you know, I try to be as polite and kind as possible, but when you're being goofy like that, then it's like, because I know some people, they just flat out eat on stream, live cameras and all. Like, excuse me, I'm going to get me a bite to eat. I've fallen and I can't get up. Okay. I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it. So these will all be my connector points. Then I'll go underneath and tie them all together. But I need to go ahead and finish laying those in while I have the steel on me. Let me go ahead and place some of these down. Because I'll probably put like the food processor in, not the food processor in here. Yeah, the food processor in here. And the irrigation system. Which I may set it over here this direction. Kind of, sort of as you come in. Well, when I was really young, a teacher called me a blonde-headed, blue-eyed devil child. So, right, I get some energy again. All right, let me grab some interior plates. There's my gravel sifter right there. That right there is. I may go in and turn it off now. Just for a little bit. Maximum distance, 1. We'll take it up another. To 2. Oh, I meant to grab that. Did I finish any of these? Nope. Alright, let's do that as well. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's throw those into the build planner. Why does it say could not be? That doesn't make any sense. It says 8 components couldn't be done. Like, why not? What? Oh, I'm out of interior plates. Oh, and the fact that I'm a Taurus. Gotcha. Zodiac sign. I don't keep up with that, so 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, is my production? My production may be full. That may be it. That's where playing on the computer versus PlayStation makes a difference. Because on computer, you can just write a script and have it automatically keep track of everything for you. Hate when that happens. Alright. I think what I will do is put the irrigation system. Let me look at it again. Nothing on that end. There's something there. And underneath. Okay. If we turn it right side up, then it's at that end, which is where I want it to be. And we'll snap that down. It's not much to me. I just know what I said. I don't care past this point. Yeah, you get to a certain point and you're just like, yeah, you can say what you want. I'm just old. All right? Just an old fart. Not saying that 49's old. There we go. Now we'll have to go out and search for some ice because I don't have any ice. Not that I know of. Age is only relative. Relative to who? The youth? I ain't got no relatives named Age. I need to tie those in so that I can have somewhere to grab from. See, this cargo container's empty. Empty. We're going to spend the whole stream inside. Looks that way, don't it? I think this one's got... Yeah, this one's got some meat and some seeds. There's some seeds. I know what you meant. I gotta be goof. Oh, there's gotta be goof. Oh, yep, no. Yep, no. I was gonna look for ice. Let's drop these off there. And I need interior plates. Let me just grab some interior plates. How many times have I gone over here and I said, "Oh, I need interior plates. Let me just grab some interior plates." And then I end up throwing them back into I think I want the rails to face this way. I mean, it doesn't matter. It just cosmetically, I think it would look better. And I still didn't put those cargo containers down. Conveyors. Oh, I know. That messes with me so bad. I'm like, spend so long trying to figure out what the heck they're saying. It was like, "Are you okay?" And they just put an R and a U. I was like, how have we become so lazy that we can't even spell OUR, ARE, YOU? Food processor. That's what I want. I don't want it there. It's got a connection on the back, a connection on the bottom, and on the top. Because I think I'm going to connect all these via the top anyway, so. And just have my pipes run across the top. But do I want it there or do I want it over here? I may put it right there. If I sit it right there, then I'm really close to that cargo terminal there. I can go up underneath.
Energy low.
Hmm. Let's put an interior wall. Gigi, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. Sci-fi interior wall. That's a piped wall. I kind of like the way that looks. So I may set it right there beside it. Because I'm going to need something to hold that up while I cut the bottom out of that. Because I'm just going to run the pipe straight down underneath there. And then bring it over. Yep. That's what I'll do. Because we're only one block away from being right over top of it. I gotta charge. Let me do it this way. Let me just run into the hospital real quick here. And do it from in here. You still streaming, Gigi? I apologize, buddy. I know normally I'm in there and helping out. I grab that and grab that. Those are done. Those are done. Let me grab some of these. Still got a rock in there. That's all right. Adds character, right? Hey, Sean. I can't believe I've not had any moderators in here this stream. My tutorials, I had everybody, because I did 2 tutorial streams today. Try saying that one 3 times fast. 2 tutorials. Let's see, is this one fully built? Yep. 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 Hey, we're just going to town now, anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Getting some stuff done. Finally. Got our farm plots. Then we'll just need to pipe everything together. And start making some seeds. And let's see, Gigi, I won't be home until after 9 or 10 tonight if you're going repo later. You're too green. What do you mean you're too green? Let's see. Go to channel. Share, copy link. Open it back up. And voila. Just like that. Got right clan gaming. He's a lot like Gigi if you want to go and check him out. Oh, you've not been subscribed. Yeah, but you've known me. Sorry, I was reading a message. Yeah, I tend to, if I know you, I'm free and easy with my mods. Or who I make moderators. I don't know that I like that. That's annoying me. That rock being there. I may grind this down. But later. Let me get this piped up first. Logistics. Pipe. Do I want that, or no? I'll probably put it right here. Come off of that one with a elbow. Like so. And like so. And then put a T. Do I Or do I want... I hate when I pass it up. Yeah, I may just do that. A conveyor pipe junction. And then off of that, I'll come up, go across the top, and tie in up there. Yeah, it's up to you, in my opinion, because I'm hesitant to ask because past experience and usually a new sub is too soon to ask, and I usually don't ask because it's a big responsibility, plus it's more polite to suggest someone else instead of, yeah, I get that. I get that. Um, my mods, I really don't ask anything of them. In particular, I will from time to time ask them, hey, can you post so and so's link? And sharing a link is relatively easy. There we go. Whoops. Kind of missed my footing, didn't I? Alright, so I still got some more interior plates. So I should have enough to finish piping. Let's go up with this. Axe, how's it going? Hey, sorry I can't chat a lot. I got parenting to do with it. Oh, know that. Jeez. Random guy pops in. Yeah, I think it's a mod is a big responsibility because I think it's managing a store, a company, someone you can trust. Yeah, but see, the thing is, YouTube makes it super, super easy to put them in as a. It's like I giveth and I taketh away. So you start acting up, then you're not a mod anymore. Now, I am very stingy with my Sorry. Trying to make sure I pipe this in the right direction. There we go. Now I should be able to go straight across. Don't need a sorter. Whoops. My moderators that are a doing good, random. Doing good, my friend. How are you doing? Since the last time I saw you. It wasn't that long ago. There you go. Thank you, Binary. That really does free me up so much. That's really the only thing my moderators, because if somebody's acting out, saying stuff they're not supposed to, I'll typically just say, Binary, can you take care of that for me? And that just means time them out, give them a warning. If they misbehave again, then I just ban them from the panel. Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if it was last night in Viper stream. What am I missing? Oh, it's my energy level. Oh, I have no problem. I'm a mod in several people's, and somebody tell me, Triple, can you take care of that? Then I'll just. Plus, you kind of know who's being a smart butt. And then you're just like, you just time them out. Because they know what they did. I've never had anybody come back in from being timed out and go, what'd I do, man? It's like, yeah, did this or this or this. And most of the time, if you time somebody out, I'll see it and I'll go, yep, bud. If you can't learn not to say this, that, or the other, come back when you know better. Okay, so let me grab that, grab that, grab that, grab that. And we will be close to having this all piped up. How am I on oxygen? I'm alright. On nitrogen or hydrogen. Sheesh, I'll figure it out one of these days. I'll say the right word. Still didn't grab that one. There we go. I need to put a cargo access in here too. That would be most helpful, wouldn't it? Let's see, are we pulling ice? We are pulling ice. So we are making water. We are connected, doing good. Now let's see. Let's look at our food processor. Let's go into production. This one is number 2. Let's go in and we'll see it. Yep. It'll pull it. So we can start preparing food from over to here, and it should go into that container right there. That's what I'm hoping. That's the plan anyways. And then my seeds, I'll be able to plant seeds in here, get my garden growing. We'll have a roof with some lights that will light this up, so when you're in the medical room you can look in and see the plants. Watch the plants grow. All right, we got a lot done today. We got a couple contracts. We got our garden, our greenhouse going. We didn't get anything done over here, but that's all right. We can do that on the next stream. So we got rain coming in. So let's get into our usual spot here. And as we do, I want to thank everyone. Look at that. It's starting to look like a base. I want to thank everyone for coming in. And remember, be kind to one another. I love you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.